Yo, what's up, poppin', you guys? Good? I bet you are. So, yeah, I just want to. It's me, Kenny Crouch. Back here for another video in the flesh as always. Anyways, the reason I'm making this video is because remember last time I showed you guys gameplay of Angry Birds Friends and 2. I'm sure you know that. Well, I decided to make some adjustments and instead talk about the series as a whole. I think I already covered what I need to about Minecraft Legends and Sonic Frontiers, and if you want to know a little more, then the rest is up to you to search up that kind of stuff on the internet, as well as play it for yourself if you haven't already, or if you did, then kudos to you. Won't hold anything back against you guys. So now we're going to talk about Angry Birds Friends and Angry Birds 2. Well, generally the series as a whole and how it came to be. Well, not necessarily, but mainly talking about present times, like how the franchise is doing right now. And I will say, well, back in the day, it's pretty obvious that the franchise was good and everything back in the day. Unfortunately, that changed for 2016 for the god awful Angry Birds Movie 1 and 2019's Angry Birds Movie 2. And yeah, let me tell you. Now, I used to see the Angry Birds Movie 1 and 2. I was a little kid, but looking back on that, yeah, definitely a downfall of the franchise because of the redesigns of the characters, design flaw. Not, I mean, just it's just not a good sight to see. But otherwise than that, I think the Angry Birds have also evolved not only with their anthropomorphic counterparts, but also new designs to their original counterparts as well too. So, yeah, yeah. Kind of, basically, to sum up in a nutshell, Angry Birds is kind of half and half nowadays, given how many alterations it's been through. But to make this into a good, happy, positive place again, as I referenced before, that Sega Entertainment has bought Rovio Entertainment. It was announced, and I think the deal was completed. And yeah, as a full story, yeah, Rovio is now a subsidiary of Sega Entertainment. Let me just look it up online to show you guys what I mean. And once again, I'm making this video late at night, so I have to be really quiet as I can. But if you guys can't hear me, well, I'll try what I can to speak up a little louder to make sure that you do. Okay, Rovio Entertainment, Wikipedia. Aha, I knew it. I damn knew it. Look at this. Oh, it's so blurry. Huh. Yeah, that's a yeah that yeah that's a thing with cameras on computers that they can't recognize. They can't. Well, my phone's too bright. Well, what if I make it dark? Huh. When I show this into the camera, the screen is facing the words a different way. But if you can, oh my, I'm trying to figure out how I can do this. But basically, you guys get the picture. And again, I already mentioned you guys that Sega is in the process of buying Rovio Entertainment, which I'm sure is enough to convince you guys. If not, then you can search it up for yourselves to see what I mean, as well as going to Wikipedia what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's kind of what's happening. And I also hinted that the future of Angry Birds could be something good or bad. But at the same time, keep in mind this is Sega Entertainment, the good and bad company behind Sonic the Hedgehog, which have proven time and time again, both good and bad. So I don't know what to make of this, but this is something interesting. Huh. Okay, according to Wikipedia, Sega intends to complete the purchase of Rovio Entertainment by September 2023. Huh. Okay. All right. Yeah, and also, forgive me to some of my audiences that may be Japanese or Finland, but I don't know. Sega buying Rovio Entertainment is a good thing, but even I said this before that it kind of feels a little weird. But hey, just because Sega is buying Rovio Entertainment doesn't mean that doesn't mean that they'll not inspire Finland and Japan to join forces to draw peace with each other. I think this will be a good representation for both Japan and Finland for them to make peace treaties with each other since Sega is buying Rovio Entertainment. At least that's what I think, at least. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on for this. Also, apparently, I didn't know this, or I did know this, but this was a long time ago, that apparently Rovio Entertainment had a subsidiary company known as Ruby Games, apparently, which I didn't know about, or maybe I did when I went to Wikipedia, but I forgot, but who cares? But, yeah. But yeah, I just want to touch bases on that. But yeah, guys, this is kind of crazy and insane. But again, keep in mind that the purchase won't be complete until like September 2023, which is a couple months from now. But it's still coming up close, so keep that in mind. Which also reminds me, I'm sure after Angry Birds Movie 2, people were set for Angry Birds Movie 3, which according to Wikipedia was supposed to release in 2021, but 2021 came and went and nothing happened. But yeah, I'm kind of expected that we're going to get a third Angry Birds movie, which will dunk this franchise down a hole even more because, again, downfall trend. It's not just the movie that the franchise is downfalling from, it's also the downfalling popularity trend of the games as a whole. I mean, the 2010s, oh yeah, baby, Angry Birds, but we're in the 2020s now. Who would want to play Angry Birds in the 2020s, right? I mean, you can, but what's kind of the point for some people that don't? Also, I kind of noticed for one of my crossover videos of what I mentioned about Sir Lucas Calcium and others, I noticed I got a dislike on that one, which I can understand why I got a dislike, and I kind of deserve it because if some of you fans, if some of you viewers are fans of those crossover community YouTubers, then be my guest. It's just that was just my opinion on what I need to say about them, just like I need to say about with Rovio buying Sega. I mean, like I said, this is a good thing, but at the same time, this can also be a bad thing because Sega, and I can't do how people do this, right? And as for Rovio, yeah, don't get me started. I mean, I do see some good video games coming up, but again, given this is Sega and Rovio we're talking about, yeah, not looking good. But again, hopefully they'll set a good representation for the video gaming market. Especially Angry Birds will be more extendable and more extensive wise for more mobile computer and console gaming now that Sega is entering the picture to buy Rovio. Also keep in mind, Sony owns the film rights to Angry Birds and Paramount owns the film rights to the Sonic movie. So it might, from according to my calculations, if it's possible, we could possibly get an Angry Birds Sonic cinematic universe trilogy with both the Angry Birds movie and Sonic movie. Because think about this, because they're both movies and they're both owned by each other. Well, Rovio Entertainment is owned by Sega, and given they have the rights to work with, I can see where this is going. All right, at least the positive side is that crossover wise with between Angry Birds and Sonic related to TV shows, movies. Sorry guys, cough and stuff. Books, puzzle games, because Angry Birds and Sonic are more than just video games. They're iconic fictional characters all over the media. Comic books, puzzle games, board games, video games, etc. So I definitely see where this is going, given this is Angry Birds and Sega we're talking about. I mean, we all know it's gonna happen and stuff. Also, no, I'd rather not say this because this will piss off a lot of people, but I was going to bring up a mention of a third. No, I'm not going to say. Okay, I might as well come out and say it because you guys will be like in the comments, hey Kenny, what are you trying to say? Okay, fine, I'll let it out. I was going to say that just in case if Disney decides to do a Wreck-It Ralph 3 and they of course show Sonic the Hedgehog, I think it could be possible that they also want to feature Angry Birds by Sonic's side because, Sega and stuff. But that depends. Yeah, I was worried that I would piss you guys off because of Wreck-It Ralph 3, really? Yeah, after the results of the sequel, which I'm not going to talk about because but the first one, masterpiece, the 2012 movie, better than the sequel. That goes for Frozen, and again, we're gonna pretend that those sequel movies don't exist because Wreck-It Ralph and Frozen are better than their sequels, and that's all I gotta say. So I was trying to be careful what I say. But as I mentioned from the start of my first video, that I don't care if I get dislikes. YouTube is a place of imagination, immortality, creativity, resistance, and other good positive stuff. Because that's what YouTube is all about, and that's what I come here to do. Unfortunately, some people are not like me, that are just used to YouTube as an everyday thing. Because some people are different. That's okay. But I like YouTube regardless of everything on there, including the likes and dislike ratio and comments. So that's all I gotta say. So going back, yeah, I mean it could be possible, but again, a Wreck-It Ralph 3 is a long way ahead. For now, let's focusing on the first movie's existence. That's better than any other Disney movie in the whole world. It's sequel wise, Wreck-It Ralph. That goes for Frozen as well, because we all know that they're better. So, yeah, all I gotta say. Which reminds me of, speaking of Sonic, I mean, I know I kind of talked about Sonic a lot throughout the last videos, but I did. No. I was gonna say that it would be interesting, and I said this with Nintendo and Mojang, that it would be interesting if Universal purchased the rights to Nintendo, Paramount purchased the rights to Sega, and Mojang was acquired by Warner Brothers because of the film rights to all those movies, including with the Minecraft movie gonna release finally in 2 years from now. But as my friend Liam Cassidy, as I mentioned to you guys before about my friend, as he told me, it could be possible, but given it's Nintendo and Sega, yeah, I don't think they're gonna be bought out by Universal and Paramount, just because. Man, I don't think Nintendo's gonna be bought by Universal or Sega bought by Paramount, just because, film rights and good negotiations for theme parks and other stuff. That goes for Angry Birds if it's possible being bought by Sony. I mean, yeah. As soon as I say that, you guys are like, oh hell no, and I agree with you, because Sony and Angry Birds, yeah, thank God that's not gonna happen. So. But again, given how the world is evolving into the future, it could be possible. I mean, again, it's Nintendo and Sega, but again, this is Universal and Paramount and Warner Brothers we're talking about, that are bigger than Mojang, Sega, and Nintendo. And I don't know. It could happen. I mean, Sony can't get their chance now because Sega's bought by Paramount. I mean, Sega bought Rovio, but Sony acquired the film rights to Angry Birds, so who knows, it might be on their part as well. But yeah, I basically see Hollywood companies buying out their video game friends in combat. I can totally see that happening. I mean, I don't know when, but I just have a feeling. So, I mean, that's just my opinion, though, and I kind of know about that kind of stuff from Reddit, and again from Liam, my friend Liam Cassidy. We talked about it and stuff, and we just came up with our own conclusions of how this would be. But yeah, that's kind of what my own words have to say. Alright, so I'm past that 13-minute mark, and I better hit the hay. So, and again, hopefully you guys can hear my voice. I mean, the volume is turned up on this. I just want to make sure. If not, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know in the comments below, what do you think the future of Angry Birds is? What do you think of the future of Angry Birds so far? Is the future of Angry Birds at stake? Is it good? Is it bad? You guys let me know in the comments below what you think of the future of Angry Birds in the hands of Sega Entertainment. That goes for other stuff where I said too, and whatnot. But the whole point of this video was about Angry Birds, and I mean the future of Angry Birds through its acquisition of Sega, since Sega is in the process of owning Rovio Entertainment forever and beyond from here on out into the future. So yeah, all I gotta say, you guys know the drill of how YouTube works and everything, so I don't need to say the rest. So thanks everybody so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, and I'll see you later. And Angry Birds forever, since 2009. Am I right, Angry Birds Am I right, Angry Birds fans, or I'm wrong, or I'm definitely 100% wrong on making that joke, because what I just said a few seconds ago was a joke. So bear with me on this one. Just trying to entertain you guys. Again, for Angry Birds, right? The legacy, yeah. Basically, let the legacy of Angry Birds live on. That's what I'm trying to say. And again, I was trying to make a joke. It failed, but to me, I still paid it off in the end like that. So yeah, take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye. Wink thing. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, that was a little awkward. I was trying to do a perfect little ending there, but you know, when it comes to making a video, it's hard, especially for YouTube standards. But I'm good now. I'm good. So yeah, like I said, bye, guys. See ya. Bye. Take care. Bye.